Jungkook is a successful and most dangerous mafia at this young age. He owns a number of clubs, shopping malls, casinos, hotels, and a few clothing brands. Jungkook is short-tempered and impulsive, which makes people think 1,000 times before they speak in front of him. Because once Jungkook is annoyed, people suffer really bad. Wyan's point of view. It is Saturday night as you are sleeping peacefully in your hotel room until your phone buzzed. It showed Hoseok's ID. Hello, you answered. Hey, I'm Jack. You don't know me, but I'm standing in front of the club and your friend is quite drunk, also wasted right now. Can you take him from here? He's a mess of vomit. A man's voice asked you for help. Okay, I'm on my way. Just wait for 10 minutes. After, in more than 15 minutes, you were in front of the club. But you couldn't find Hoseok outside. Getting inside, you were welcomed by very loud music. Sweaty people were almost everywhere, grinding their bodies together. It's not like you hate the clubs or parties. It's just you aren't a party person, that's it. Where is this troublemaker? You asked yourself. Your phone buzzed. Hey Wyan, Hoseok is drunk and knocked out right now. I'm taking him home. It was Jiwoo's voice. You felt relieved. Jiwoo is Hoseok's sister. You sighed in relief and started walking towards exit. You were booking a cab on your phone. Just then, a hand dropped your back so hard, turned you around, and your head hit a hard chest. Jungkook's point of view. Jimin suggested that we should go out and hit on some girls and enjoy the night. Hey Jungkook, look at that weirdo. Who comes to a club like that? Jimin said. My eyes diverted to the girl Jimin was referring. I saw a girl with black trousers and pink hoodie. She looked beautiful even when she was not wearing makeup. But then, while talking on her phone, her lower lip got free from that constant biting torture, and looking at her, I had such a turn on. I knew at that moment that I want this girl with the same expression on my bed. My long legs were an advantage, and took long steps towards her and stood right behind her. I grabbed her back and turned her around. She was so surprised that her small head crashed on my chest. I chuckled at her actions and kept her there. My thing was throbbing on her stomach. I wanted her to feel how bad I am. She looked at me, her eyes told everything. Fear, shock, surprise, and more fear. Well, I loved that look. I liked how her eyes expressed every emotion. Hey darling, I smirked while grinding my body on hers. She backed up and slapped me on my cheek, and with another hand, she grabs my neck, digging her nails in my skin. What the? I growled. She started running towards exit. I was furious by now. I followed her outside, but she was nowhere to be seen. Where is that hoodie girl? I asked the bouncer at front door. Sir, she took a cab. Her name is Wyan, sir. I checked her ID when she entered the club. The bouncer stuttered. You woke up and look at the time. It's 7 a.m. In 20 minutes, you came out of shower wearing your white bathrobe. Good morning, Wyan. I made you breakfast. I know you won't bother making yourself breakfast. Eat it before it gets cold. Ajuma yelled from kitchen. Okay, Ajuma, I'll eat. Thank you. Please close the door on your way out and don't forget your phone because I'll be leaving in 5 minutes. You replied from bedroom. Yes, I took my phone, don't worry. You heard her saying, and after that you heard Ajuma getting out and closing the door behind. You are applying sunscreen when some of it got into your eye. Oh God, you're definitely gonna be late. It was when you heard a knock on the door again. You knew that Ajuma forgot her phone again. You get to the door while rubbing your eye. You opened the door and didn't wait for her to come in, and you ran to your bedroom. You opened the knot of your rope and was about to take it off when your bedroom door creaked open. You turned around and found a tall man standing in front of you. Your eyes got wide and your jaw dropped to floor. Are you dreaming, or is this the same man you met in the club? You found your hands quickly grabbing the side of the rope and tightening them around your body. Hello again, Sugar Plum. You heard that man say. A lot of questions are running in your mind. How? And Ajuma? You yelled her name. Ajuma? Hoping that she is still in your house. No, there's no one here. It was me for whom you opened the door, kitten. Relax, just relax. He was telling you to relax when his eyes were all roaming over your body. You were panicking. Get out of my place! You were stuttering and your legs were shaking uncontrollably. His eyes were getting dark as he stepped forward. A lot of scenarios were going through your mind. Are you going to be dead today? Jungkook's point of view. Why are you smiling like an idiot? Jimin asked. Nothing important, Hyung, Jungkook replied. Oh really, Jungkook? Do I look like a kid? Now spill out whatever you're hiding before I chop off your thingy. And what on earth that girl stole from a dangerous mafia like you? Jimin scoffed. Okay, chill man. Actually, I met her last night in my club and I wanted her to do it with her. But she slapped me and ran away before I could caught her. Jungkook growled. Whoa, she got guts if she slapped you. And now she's gonna pay back for her actions. Jungkook smirked back. What are you going to do with that little innocent girl, Cookie? I'm gonna take her in every way. She'll be screaming my name top of her lungs. She thought she'll escape from me, but she doesn't. I know what's going to happen with her. And I like it this way. So back to the point. This file says that her fiancé died a week before their wedding. Good for me, Hyung. I bet she's experienced in giving things. Second thing, she never dated anyone since her fiancé died, which is now 3 years. So it's clear for me. And the most interesting thing is, she's infertile. Therefore, there's no need of using protection. Jungkook kept laughing like a maniac. Sometimes I wonder how bad of a person you are. Jimin scoffed. Jungkook reached your house, standing outside and pressing the doorbell. Jungkook waited for 1 minute before door opened. You were in front of him, but you didn't see him and ran to your room. How irresponsible! It could have been a thief or a murderer, Jungkook mumbled. You smelled like fresh lilies. Seeing your freshly showered body, Jungkook's body tightened. He walked into your room, but as he was going to enter, he saw you removing your robe. But you felt someone's presence and you turned around, and seeing a man in front of you, you panicked. You clenched your robe tightly to your body, but before you could do that, Jungkook had a peek of your firm melons. Such a fine piece of art. Jungkook cursed, but you didn't hear him. He wanted to see them. No point in hiding them. They'll be mine to tease and play with in a short time, Jungkook thought. Hello again, Sugar Plum. Jungkook licked his lips. Get out of here, you said without shaking. But instead, his eyes got darker and he looked at you with a raised eyebrow. We need to talk, Sugar Plum, he said. But I don't want to talk. At this moment, your legs were not shaking, but you were still feeling weak in his dominant form. It's fine. We can directly go to bed and have some fun, he seductively said, his eyes full of, What are you talking about? You are shocked. See, that's why we need to talk, Sugar Plum, he continued. I want to do you and you can name the amount. Whatever amount you want is fine with me, he said, his eyes roaming all over your body. Tears, which you were trying to fight, starts rolling down from your eyes. The way he talked to you, it made you feel like a useless lady. Never in your life someone talked to you this way. By now, you started crying loudly. I will never do something like this. Please leave me alone, you sobbed. I wanted you to get some money from this deal, but it looks like you're refusing to choose the easiest way. His eyes not leaving your body, and you clenched the side of your robe. Wait, did he say the easiest way? Are there more ways? What are the other ways? You nervously asked him. You have a family, I can kill them. Or I can just kidnap you and ground you till you give in. Don't worry, Sugar Plum. I have plenty of options to choose from, he smirked. Now you're panicking again. How the hell he knows your address and your family? But it's illegal. It's against the law. You attempted to save yourself from the devil himself. Now get out of my house before I file a case against you, mister. You replied with determination in your words. Do you know me? He said while smirking. No, you replied irritated. My word is law, Sugar Plum, and you shouldn't be saying this if you knew me. And about our deal, I'm giving you whole 24 hours to think and say yes, because I'm such a gentleman. He continued in deep voice, which you found scary. Ryan's point of view. It's been 2 hours since that incident. You're scared, so scared that you're thinking he will come out of nowhere. You packed your stuff, booked a room in a famous high-class hotel, took your laptop, phone along with a few clothes. It's been exactly 3 years that you're going out of your house just for hanging out. There was not a single moment when you didn't miss your fiancé, the man you loved with all your heart, and you accepted him with all his flaws. You hated seeing people pitying you for your situation, but that's how it was. You get to your room, you're super tired. You take off your heels, remove your dress, and let it fall on the floor. You didn't turn on light, rather you walked to windows and closed the remaining curtains to prevent light coming into your room. Satisfied with darkness, you hopped in your bed. When you turned around, that's when you saw a man's reflection in the mirror. You tried to switch on the side lamp in a hurry, but you ended up throwing it on the floor. Good plan though, Ryan. Wait, no, it's Sugar Plum now. You knew the instant that it's him. He sounds angry. You can imagine his angry face. You wanted to run, but your legs were shaking uncontrollably. You turned to reach landline, but he is fast to grab your both hands above your head. You were under him helpless. He had inhuman strength, so trapping your whole body and tackling your move was nothing for him. You know what you did, Sugar Plum? I gave you time to make your mind, not to run from me. Now your time is up, because you cheated first, Ryan. His lips were so close to that they would touch your lips. So you turned your head to the side. You were already undressed. He was dressed in shirt and pants. He used his whole body weight to pin your body to the bed. You tried to wiggle out once, twice, thrice. He groaned and let out a chuckle. You knew now what was happening. Please let me go. I swear I won't tell anyone. You tried your best to fight him, but you're not his match. Don't worry, Sugar Plum. Nothing will happen without your consent. So I'm giving you 1 whole minute to relax and give in. He smirked. I strangled her with one hand and moved my other hand towards her. I was beyond frustrated. I made my grip on her neck even tighter. Ryan cried in pain. She was crying loudly. You are done, yet you are struggling and trying to fight? I said with pure anger. Give up and submit to me. I yelled and gritted my teeth. I will never agree this. It's sinful, Ryan cried out. Give up. You felt like your dignity crashed into millions of pieces. No, I can't. I won't give up. You screamed on top of your lungs. I will never agree to something sinful like this. How can I just give up my dignity for a stranger who is nothing but a perverted man and a beast? You give up, because not in my life I'm gonna do something as shameful as this with you. You narrowed your eyes. You tried to push him by turning around, putting your hand on his chest and shoulders, but all you can feel is muscles. That is why you can't beat him with the little strength of yours. Please stop, I don't want this, you pleaded to him. Why? Because it's sinful, or is it shameful? You felt the cool air hitting your body as you opened your eyes, finding him not on top of you. Oh, look at this. He pointed at the iPad, placing on the coffee table. It's a live video of your dear Ajuma begging my mens to let her go. It's such a pity she may not live long. After all, her life and death is in your hands, Sugar Plum, he remarked. But you can save her. If you agree to be my wife, maybe then I'll let her go. Though I might get bored with you in just a few days. But until then, you're my lawfully wedded wife. You are free to go when I get bored with you. It's a promise. You looked directly at him. You never saw this coming. Why should you agree to such a thing? I have a fiancé, you said sternly. It came out of your mouth so suddenly without thinking. Yeah, a dead one. He watched you amusingly. It's totally nonsense. I'm not going to have a husband like you. Look, I'm giving you 1 whole minute to think. It's up to you whether that old woman lives or not. 40 seconds, he said, and you froze. 20 seconds. This time, he said it with amusement, as if he had to decide what to do next. Okay, I agree. You found yourself agreeing to his conditions. But let her go. You pleaded to him. He nodded in response. I'll get the papers ready for you to sign. Tomorrow, you'll become my wife, Sugar Plum. Have a good night, wife, he said with amusement. Hi guys, I do want to know a thing. You guys like dark FF or soft FF that highlights moral values? Anyway, thank you for watching my video. Have a good day. Bye.